Welcome back on Market Headlines. It is buzzing around on social media that Food and Drug Supervisory Agency, or BPOM, has stated ivermectin as a drug to support the handling of COVID-19 therapy through a circular letter. However, it was straightly opposed by the head of BPOM.
Head of the Food and Drug Supervisory Agency, Penny Lukito, denied that the agency had issued emergency use authorization for ivermectin as a COVID-19 drug. Penny said that currently clinical trials of ivermectin as a COVID-19 drug are still running in 8 hospitals. Penny said that ivermectin can be accessed into 8 hospitals that follow clinical trials and other hospitals according to technical instructions. Currently, people can get ivermectin with doctor's prescription. Currently, social media was pumped with a picture of BPOM secret letter that approved ivermectin as a COVID-19 drug. Misinformation was at the point where ivermectin has received emergency use authorization. IDX Channel reported.
And viewers, head of the Food and Drug Supervisory Agency, Penny Lukito, denied the rumor that the agency had issued an emergency use authorization for ivermectin as a COVID-19 drug. The fact is that ivermectin is still in clinical trial for treating COVID-19. Even though several global publications have shown ivermectin's use for COVID-19 treatments, but current use is limited to clinical trials in accordance with World Health Organization's guideline. And let's see ivermectin use from the global point of view in the next graphic. In the first graphic, we can see the view from World Health Organization. Ivermectin only be used to treat COVID-19 within clinical trials, while U.S. Food and Drug Administration, or FDA, say that ivermectin can't be used on COVID-19 patients. Other drug control authorities with a good regulatory system, such as the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, as well as European Medicines Agency, are also like-minded, as the current clinical trial data on ivermectin as a COVID-19 drug is still inconclusive. There is a study that stated ivermectin is effective to handle COVID-19. It can reduce death rate up to 90%. The study was led by Dr. Ahmed Al-Ghazar from Benha University, Egypt. However, it was taken away from Research Square Journal by today. It is because the journal was using data contrary to scientific research protocols. But still, many countries, including Indonesia, are now conducting clinical trials for ivermectin. And let's see what is the status of ivermectin right now in Indonesia through the next graphic. In the second graphic, we can see ivermectin status in Indonesia. The first one to highlight is potent drug. Legally requires a medical prescriptions. And the second thing is undergo clinical trials in 8 hospitals. And ivermectin commonly used on animals, and ivermectin used to treat parasitic infections. And the National Food and Drug Control Agency, or BPOM, has given the green light to conduct clinical trials on the use of anti-parasitic drug, ivermectin, to treat COVID-19 patients. According to State-Owned Enterprises Minister Erick Thohir, Indonesia is ready to produce up to 4.5 million tablets a month if the clinical trial shows positive results. But what's interesting about Indonesia is the tendency of panic buying. Since people are sounding about ivermectin, pharmacies across the country are reporting a boom in sales of the medication, and it has been sold out on e-commerce sites. And as the demand goes higher, will you know the drill? The price goes higher as well. But to overcome that, the government has set the highest retail prices for ivermectin. Let's see it in the next graphic. For the comparison of ivermectin prices, from Indopharma, 12 milligram per bottle containing 20 tablets, the price is 123,000 rupiah, while the highest retail price is 157,000 rupiah. And why Indopharma? Other than it is the producer, the company had obtained marketing permit granted by Food and Drug Administrator on June 20th, 2021. The highest retail price setting is very useful because the actual price is 123,000 rupiah. But many sellers put it in 350,000 rupiah. It makes Indonesian Consumers Foundation strongly criticize the phenomenon of the high selling price of ivermectin as a therapeutic drug for COVID-19 patients, of course. But so far, there is no sanction from government. And due to high demand, Indopharma is producing more ivermectin these days. And to see the details, let's check the next graphic. So Indopharma's target on ivermectin production from July 4th, we can see the number, and July 30th, 8 million of ivermectin is targeted to produce, and August 30th, the next month, we also can see the number on the graphic. And for the upcoming months, ivermectin production is planned to be increased to 16 million tablets per month. This figure is 4 times higher than the initial production plan of only 4 million tablets a month. And yes, viewers, despite rumor is buzzing around about ivermectin's effectivity in handling COVID-19, but still, World Health Organization and a number of institutions such as BPOM, CDC, and FDA have also not given permission to use ivermectin to treat COVID-19. But if you want to take it for medicinal purpose, make sure you must take doctor prescription. And stay tuned on Market Headlines. We'll be right back after this quick break.